I am on a roll. You guys already know. Oh, that rhymed, huh? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review and a wear test on the brand new foundation by Wet n Wild. You guys have been asking for this foundation for forever. And I mentioned that I did pick it up a couple of days ago. I want to say like 3 days ago or 4. I think it's about to be a week that I have this foundation and I'm finally going to review it. Anyways guys, this is the new Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy foundation. They do have the regular version. I'm not like super in love with the regular one. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know it's a lot of people's favorite foundation, but it's just not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to try this out, share my thoughts with you guys, let you guys know if I think it's worth it or not, show you guys how well it wears throughout the day, and all of that good stuff. So before we get started into the video though, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. We do a lot of makeup tutorials, we do reviews, we just have a fun time here, makeup related. I am bringing vlogs in so you guys can get to know me a little bit more on a personal level, just because I feel like with the makeup videos I have to be a little bit more professional, I guess you can say, but I feel like I'm very different once you meet me like in real life, and I feel like the vlogs are definitely more real life, if that makes sense. So subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thumbs up the video if you like my reviews, and also thumbs up the video if you're excited for the brand new e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish review / first impressions on it. This video is coming up on Friday, so stay tuned for that. I also have a lot of new drugstore makeup that recently launched that I am going to be reviewing. I have primers, I have foundations, I have setting sprays, I have a lot of makeup, so I'm excited to get that out of the way. I'm also going to be reviewing the new Beauty Creations foundation, which is all over the internet, let's just say that. So I'm excited to see if the tea is real. And you guys know that I'm always raw, real. If I don't like a product, I let you guys know why. I let you guys know the tea. I let you guys know everything. So with no further ado guys, the links to my social media are going to be in the description box below as well, in case you're interested in following me there. But enough of the rambling. I feel like I talk a lot. Let's get started with the review on the brand new foundation. I am cold, but we're going to get started guys. I have my cup of coffee. Today we're reviewing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy foundation. So this is a brand new foundation by Wet n Wild. So this one is supposed to hydrate and smooth the complexion for a luminous finish. It is at buildable coverage and it's for normal to dry skin. I'm excited to try this out just because I like the original version, but I'm just not like a fan. You know what I mean? I think it didn't, I don't remember what I think of the original one, but I remember not falling in love with it. This does retail for $6.49. It has 3 stars on the Ulta website, which is very little. This is supposed to be a dewy foundation, a weightless, super nourishing foundation that delivers natural all-day wear. It is also silky and creamy coverage. It's buildable medium to full. It's ideal for normal to dry skin types. It says this moisturizing formula blends seamlessly. It blurs imperfections and helps minimize the appearance of pores for a perfectly smooth dewy finish. So I do have large pores, so I'm excited to, you know, give this a try and see if it actually does something for my pores. My skin right now is a combination. I get oily on my T-zone throughout the day, and then the rest of my face is more normal to dry. I want to say more on the drier side, but my T-zone does get oily. I'm just gonna go ahead and shake this real quick. And it also has the same applicator as the original one, which I don't like. I'm not a fan. So I'm going to apply this how I normally would. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some all over. I have about this much. Normally apply foundation with the sponge, so I'm not going to use a brush in today's video, but I'm pretty sure a brush is going to give you more coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and start blending this out real quick. I did get mine in the shade Soft Beige, which is a light, medium, warm. I think it matches me perfectly. I just hope it doesn't oxidize. Also didn't prime my skin. I only had my Truth Serum and my moisturizer and my eye cream. That is it. Alright guys, so there is half of my face. I think the coverage is there. I think it's high medium coverage and I feel like I can build it. We'll see if it's buildable right now. So, I don't know if you guys can see, but there is that like glow from within coming. So I'm going to build this up. See if we can get it to build. I feel like the shade oxidizes? What do you guys think? I feel like it did oxidize, like half a shade, I think. Yeah, half a shade to a shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this up. Let's see what kind of coverage we get. I'm going to bring it on this side of my face just because I feel like I applied a little too much. And I feel like I am getting full coverage now. Look at that dew, guys. Look at that glow. Like, do you guys see that? Wow. It looks very wet. So I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side. We were definitely able to build it to a full coverage. I feel like I got full coverage on this side. So I don't know if you guys can tell the difference from my face. It builds so beautifully. Like, I don't know if you guys saw my review on the new MILANI Screen Queen foundation, but I just reviewed that one. That one was my last foundation review that I did, and I feel like that one wasn't as buildable because I feel like it just kept caking up and looking so like crumbly. This is exactly what it claims. So this is definitely a buildable coverage. I do feel like this is for normal to dry skin right now, but we'll see how well it wears throughout the day, and then I am going to set it with the powder. I'm going to mattify my face, you know, so we'll see how it wears throughout the day, and then I'll let you guys know towards the end if I do think it's for all skin types, or you know, what kind of skin type I think it's for. Coverage of this foundation, you guys, is insane. It's not Estee Lauder full coverage or JUVIAS Essential High coverage, but you can definitely build it to a full coverage. So this is my face with the foundation on. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. What do you guys think right now off of, you know, first impressions, off of first application? Okay, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup. I wasn't gonna go all out, but I was like, you know what, why not? I'm already here. So I will list everything that I used. You know what, no, I'm not gonna list anything down below because then I forget and then you guys attack me in the comment section. So lashes are the Makeup Shack in Dubai. Liquid lipstick is Kylie Cosmetics Allergic to Bullshit. I have Rodeo Drive as a highlighter. On my eyes I have the e.l.f. palette that I recently did a get ready with me, a tutorial on it. Inner corner highlights and brow bone highlights, I have the High Glass Illuminating Powder in Moon Glow. I have the NYC bronzer and Catrice Cosmetics a blush box in Golden Coral. And I think that's it. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Brows are Morphe. But anyways, guys, this is what my face is looking like. I like how the foundation looks. I've been wearing the foundation for like 2 hours already at this point. You guys know I'm a mom. I have a newborn. I have to, you know, go take care of him, feed him, change him, get him settled, and then I have time to come back and film. And then I did do full glam, so it did take me like around 2 hours. Right now I love how the foundation looked. I have creasing around my nose right here, but that's normal. I usually get creasing around my nose, especially if it is a dewy foundation. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell that yes, I am wearing highlight, but you're not able to see that dew that was coming from earlier. Face is now pretty matte, so I did went ahead and mattify my skin with powder. I did use the Photo Focus translucent powder, which is my all-time favorite, and then I am wearing the new e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Satin Finish Concealer. If you want to know my first impressions on this concealer, that video is coming up right after this one. So remember, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So today is Wednesday, so for Friday you guys are going to be having this review slash first impressions, and then I'm wearing it right now, so you guys are going to see how this wears throughout the day as well. This is what we are looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and wear this throughout the day, and then I'll come back and give you guys my final thoughts in a couple of hours. So I'll catch you guys later. Alright guys, I am ready to wipe my face. So I am back. Obviously my hair is a mess, my face is probably a mess too. Overall, I love the foundation. I love how it wore throughout the day. Separating a little bit on my chin and around my nose. Around my nose, I had it earlier, but I don't know if you guys are able to tell, but I'm not really shiny. I'm not really dewy, and it's crazy because I've only worn this foundation for a total of 6 hours at this point. Even though it's only been around 6 hours, I still think it looks really good. I feel like I can continue to wear this and it's still gonna look good. But yeah guys, overall I really like how the foundation looks. What do you guys think? I think for 6 hours, I think the foundation looks really good. Okay, guys, so I am back after 12 hours. I know, crazy. I thought I had finished the video, which I did finish the video like 6 hours in. I had an emergency and I went to go work with Jesus, and I am back. It is super late at night. Eyebrows are almost gone because of how oily I am. So this is what we're looking like after 12 hours. I still like how the foundation looks. I just feel like I'm very oily and dewy, but I still don't think it's as bad as other foundations that I've tried that usually get me like super oily within like 6 hours. By the way, you guys, the concealer is beautiful. The foundation looks beautiful. Even though I am very oily and dewy, it looks beautiful on my forehead. I still have, you know, my blush, my bronzer, my highlight, everything looks good. Only thing that I would do differently now is bake my nose and maybe my chin, just because that's where the foundation rubbed off. But other than that, I love how it looks. I don't even have creasing right here on my smile lines, which is my dimples. I usually get creasing on my dimples, and I don't have any creasing yet. Overall, I think this is a bomb foundation. In my opinion, I like it better than the original one. Then again, we're all different. Keep that in mind. So you might not like this one. You might think it's a bit too dewy. Who knows? It wasn't dewy for me. Like you guys saw, I mattified the shit out of my skin, and I really like it. So let me know your thoughts on this foundation down below. Let me know if you're going to pick it up. Let me know if you've already have it, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are in the description box below. Thumbs up the video if you like review videos, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all of the other drugstore / affordable makeup that I have coming up. I have a lot of reviews coming up, so I am excited. I have a lot of work to do. But yeah guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys very soon in my next one. Bye.